Last time on the Kimchilada Mostly Crochet vlog, Kim feared the bloody yarn would run out on her Nausicaa top. She proceeded to weigh the yarn to figure out if she was correct. Many calculations later, she discovered her fear to be true and proceeded with the painful process of ripping out her work. All that's left is to decide what color to use to replace that yarn. A sensible gray or a bold contrasting black. Hey y'all, I'm Kim, aka the Kimchilada, coming to you from Houston, Texas, and welcome to the Kimchilada Mostly Crochet vlog. I will be talking about whatever current projects I'm working on, usually crochet. Lately it's been knitting. You can find me elsewhere online at the Kimchilada, most active on Instagram. Any patterns, products, or other podcasters mentioned will be down in the show notes in the description, so let's get started. Quick disclaimer, I do have a 12-year-old and a 2-year-old. There will always be some kind of chaos and confusion going on in the background. That is my life. I've tried to film this opening like 5 times now, I'll have y'all know. My goodness. So, what have I been working on? Last time, we left off on my first knitting project, which is the Nausicaa top by Orchid. So, this is my problem project. I just keep running into problems with this project. Oh, also, what is today? It's Tuesday. Tuesday, May 25th. Okay, so back to my problem project. I am using Hedgehog Fibers yarn in the colorway Beach Bunny. This is a fingering weight yarn. And this is fine. The pattern itself is lovely. I've got it. I already completed the sleeves. I just need to weave in the ends, I guess, on that. But the yarn problems keep occurring. Not with the Hedgehog Fibers yarn. Oh, no. I don't have enough to make the entire top out of this. So the original plan was to use Knit Picks gloss fingering weight yarn in the colorway Plume. I'll insert a quick photo of what that was looking like. Did a little gradient that I took from the Quick Ombre Hat. I don't remember who. I'll insert. I was using the chart for the smallest size hat gradient for that. Well, it turned out I was not going to have enough yarn. So then my next dilemma was, well, what yarn do I use instead? So I'm still a bit undecided. So it was either it was more Knit Picks gloss fingering weight. I don't know what colorway this is. It's a black yarn. I don't know if it's anything but black. I don't know why I put the label. Is this it? Nope, that's for Plume. I have no idea. Or this gray yarn, just Audine Wool's luxury sock for my knit crate, colorway Slip. I'm still on the fence. I don't know what to do. But I did prep this yarn. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and insert, clip from yesterday, because I did record a little bit yesterday, but I got to do my intro. So here's yesterday's clip. Alrighty, so I washed the plum and I went ahead and washed the black. First of all, the plum. I used 3 color catchers. Let me show you these color catchers. 1. Oh my gosh, they're stuck together. 2. 3. See, less dye on this one. And then I rinsed and rinsed and rinsed till that was done. Not a smidgen of black came out. I am very surprised, but also not, because you know, red is just a pain in the ass, isn't it? So hopefully we're not gonna deal with any issues with bleeding anymore on this plum yarn. Still not using it because it's not enough for my project, but yeah. So now I have to wait for these to dry. I'm kind of sad that it is a very, very rainy day. In fact, let me show y'all. Well, not show y'all, but y'all can definitely hear it. And this is it lightened up. It has been lightning and thundering and lights flickering. So I can't put my yarn outside to dry in the sun like I would like to, because there's no sun, only rain. Another downside to the rain, I ordered a project bag from Kalisha, the Quirky Monday craft cast. Y'all know how I love her. Ordered a project bag from her, and it's here in the mailbox. But you know, my mailbox is a ways away, so I don't want to get soaked going to get that. Trying to wait and see if there's a lull in the rain. I'll go, because I can deal with some drizzle on me, but not a whole torrential downpour. Okay, so the yarn is finally dried. I already caked up one skein. I have 2 hanks of this, 100 grams in total of this black yarn. I feel like the universe has lined up just right for me to do black, but not do the gradient. What I'm thinking of is this little chart I found. It's called Batty. Let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Batty. It's a little chart. Free on Ravelry. It doesn't say on here. What does it say? Piquant Pearls. Piquant Pearls. Santa Sirgenin. Batty pattern. Cute little chart. Bats and a little swirl. So what I'm thinking is, instead of doing gradient, doing these little bats, the little swirls, and then under that just the solid black that will be for the ribbing, is what I'm thinking of. And the reason why I said the universe is kind of lining up just right for this is because I hadn't done any of the counting. I didn't count my stitches. I did not. So I went ahead and counted my stitches last night, and they divide up perfectly for this little Batty chart. So I feel like the universe is telling me I should just do the bats and make it like kind of a little pastel goth situation, which is, pastel goth is not really my vibe, but it's more my vibe than if this was just pastel and then this gray. That's just too light for me. So I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do. Think that's what I'm doing with this project. I think I'm also since I've already had to frog so much of this and all that, this is my project to learn, knitting, constructing sweaters and shirts and all that. I'm not so much worried about if I have to pull it out. So I think before I start the chart, I'm gonna go ahead and insert a lifeline so that if it does look crazy or somehow I don't have enough yarn to do the full chart, I can just pull it back easily and whatever. I'm trying to go with the flow on this project now because I'm tired of having headaches over it. But that's that. That's my executive decision for now. Also related to yesterday's clip, I did go check the mail. So what I had was a project bag from Kalisha, the Quirky Monday craft cast. And I do talk about her a lot because that's my yarn homie. I don't have a lot of yarny homies, but Kalisha, she a real one. So she's selling project bags. And I snatched up this one, this black swirly situation that I'm in love with. And it came with this black gummy bear. What stitch marker? This black gummy bear. Can't say no to that. Removable strap, love that. Also her little card, Quirky Monday crafts for her shop. I'll of course insert her shop link and all that. But I love the stamp in the back, and I loved how it's two-tone. It says, "Thank you for being part of my universe." I think that is so cute. I love that. So yes, I ordered this bag. Removable strap, very nice. And currently I have my stimmy socks living in it because it's the perfect size for socks. But of course I have not been working on these, but this is where they live. This is where they live. Now these are my stimmy socks. This is the vanilla socks on 9-inch circular pattern by Crazy Sock Lady Designs. Has a free video pattern, but there is a paid for written pattern I don't know how much. My stimmy socks, because I think this looks like money. This gives me the vibes of money. Says stimmy socks. I haven't worked on this. I'm on the heel flap. And I got bored of working on that. And then this is what I use as my my stitch counter for this. Oh, this is Aldine Wool's alpaca sock. Colorway Napoli, I believe. I feel like I'm saying it wrong, but I don't know how else you could possibly say that. But yeah, so that's living in here. Fully lined, zippered, Quirky Monday. I love it. It's perfect for my socks. So that. I did get my project bag on the mail. And then it looks like I have more mail coming today. I have the yarn coming. Ooh. But whatever. Projects. Now, I have not been working on any crochet. And I was like, that's a problem, because this is supposed to be the mostly crochet vlog. And it has been pretty much non-stop knitting lately. But yesterday, while I was waiting for all my yarns to dry and all that, I went ahead and I picked up my Orchid Path shawl. Who makes this? Who is in charge of this pattern? Orchid Path shawl by Tien Connaughton. It's a paid pattern. Don't remember how much, but I fell in love with it. So I wish that the mosaic part of this shawl started on this skinny end so that I could have nothing but just solid half double crochets to do right now. But that's not how this works. So here's the first solid stripe section. I feel should have gone a little further, but that's fine. This is my first time using fingering weight yarn to crochet with. So here we are on my mosaic part. This is where I was the last time I showed this. So it really feels like I just have not done much. But it's a lot, being that it goes out, it increases like 2 stitches per row. So like it goes out quite sharply. It's a lot. It's a lot, okay? I think I need 67 rows for this, and I'm at 5, 10, 15, 20, 20, 40. I've done 40 out of 67 rows of this mosaic. So we're getting there. We're getting there. But now my yarns are dry and I'm going to go back to my knitting. I am enjoying this pattern. I did do a few, just a few modifications, one of which you're supposed to cut the yarn for all of this. I refuse. I don't think this is a long enough, long enough transition to want to cut yarns and weave in ends or even crochet over the ends. I don't think it's necessary. So I'm just carrying the yarn up the top, and I feel like you don't really see it. And if I decide it looks funky, then I could always do a border, right? Cover it up. But I'm doing that. And then also this down stitch, it calls for half double crochet, and I am doing double crochets instead because I felt like it was a little too stretched out. I did the first like 2-3 rows with the half double. I felt like it was a little too stretched out. So we're doing double crochets. It's a pretty simple pattern. I haven't memorized. I haven't been looking at I looked at the pattern yesterday just to get the counts of how far I'm supposed to be doing this. And yeah, I just wish the mosaic had been on the small side of the pattern, because I'm tired of working on it. It seems like it's taking forever, but that is the price we pay for cool things. Also, I don't have another crochet project I want to work on, I don't think, after this one. Everything in my mind lately has been knitting. I'm very into I'm trying to knit some garments, some shirts. That was my goal, was to learn how to knit wearables other than shawls and socks and hats this year. And so far, we're killing it, even though this Nausicaa top has really been humbling me. Just when I thought I got this, knitting ain't no thing, it said, oh yeah, the yarn is bleeding on your hands. Oh yeah, you don't have enough yarn. Oh yeah, it's just giving me that, being a problem. So that's what we have going today. I will check in later when my yarn purchase is here. I'm very excited to show my new yarn that I don't know what I'm gonna do with. Ooh, but Oh, I don't have the yarn. I'll show y'all. I do think I'm going to make, once I'm done with this, oh no, I need to do my spooky shawl. Maybe. Well, okay, so this black yarn I had bought to do the spooky season cowl with. But now that I'm going to use it on my Nausicaa top, I might not have enough for the spooky season. So that can be my excuse to not do my I have been putting off this spooky season all year, and there's no reason for it anymore. The reason was I was scared of the color work because it's been like 6 years since I've done knitted color work. And I was like, oh no, I don't remember how you carry the floats and all that. And I looked it up and it's not hard. And I've literally already conquered that doing the gradient on this Nausicaa top. There's no reason for me to put it off. I already pre-washed the yarn. But I don't know what it is about it that I just keep putting it off. But what I'm thinking of doing next is the ripple bralette, I believe. Did I download the pattern? But I'm thinking I want to use that plume yarn. That plume yarn, since I've already washed it and I think I've taken all the dye out, I think I want to combine it with this baby that I bought. This is Hedgehog Fibers yarn in the colorway Rose Hip. 90% merino, 10% nylon. And she is a bright summer baby. Very, very watermelon-y type vibes to her. And I dig it. But again, I don't wear light colors. But it seems like every hand-dyed yarn that I fall in love with is a pastel or a neon, something bright that I would never wear. So to kind of counteract that, I'm trying to combine these things with colors I do wear. So like this pastel beach bunny yarn with black to make me wear it. So I feel this with that plum color, kind of striped, I would wear that, especially if I just wear like a little black cardigan or a black jacket over it or something, because I'm going to wear something over it. That is much more skin than I'm comfortable showing. That's just not it's not my bag, baby. Also, I think I got crumbs all over me. I'm a mom. So there's that. Well, yeah, so that's what I'm planning. Also, look at this beautiful purple section. Oh my God. She's so, let me take this label off real quick. Let's get a good look at her in the nude. Up close and personal. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. She's so beautiful. Isn't she lovely? I love it. I love this. So I want to combine this with the plum to make a little bralette situation. You know what? It's not the ripple bralette. It's a different one that I saw that I wanted to. I think it's like more like a racer back in the back. What is it? Hold on, let me look it up. It's the Summer Secret Crop by Jessie Martinson of Jessie Made Designs. Yeah, so it's more of like a tank top and then it crisscrosses in the back to give you kind of like a racerback-y situation. That's what I want to make, not the ripple bralette. I might visit the ripple bralette because I don't know. I wanted to say I'm going to have more than enough of this, but I thought I was going to have more than enough of this other yarn for the Nausicaa top. But since I'm extending it, I think I have too much boobage. Since I'm extending the length, it did not have as much yarn as I thought. So hopefully I have extra and I can also do the ripple bralette. Or, I mean, I have other yarns coming. The yarn that I have coming today could maybe become a ripple bralette. We don't know. We just don't know. Let me slide you back in your label. There we go. She's so pretty. Okay, so that's what's going on today. I will check in later to show off my new yarn and to show any progress on these bats, because I think I'm going to start this Batty pattern right now. Okay, I can't turn down the TV. I'm sorry, it might be louder than usual. I changed my mind. I don't want to do these bats. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I don't know. The floats are very long It is like, there's like a 13 stitch gap. So I have to, carry my floats through that. And it's just, it feels very fiddly, which it is. It is. And I've just discovered I made a mistake somewhere. Like first I thought I'm only on the second round. It is now 3 o'clock. I've been at it for a bit. I'm barely on the second row of this color work. And I messed up, I thought, on counting. Because the very last stitch, I was like 1 stitch off. And I was like, oh crap. It's going to be a little funky, but it's going to be the back. It'll be fine. It's just 1 little tiny stitch. We'll make it work, is what I thought. But now I realized I messed up. I don't even know how on those long floats. And I don't want to go back and fix it. It's taken so much just to do that I'm just like, no, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to go back and undo and fix it. And it's enough that I can't just keep going, I think. So I'm glad I put in that lifeline. I'm going to tear it back and go with the gradient. I'm just going to go with a slightly longer gradient. Is the plan. Go with a slightly longer gradient chart. And yeah. Bats are not happening. It's not happening. Although I really think it'd be so cute. I just don't have it in me. I want to be done with this project really bad. I want to be done with this project. My new yarn is already waiting in the mailbox. I'm waiting until my husband gets home to go get it. Unless, no, it's been raining off and on. So I'm waiting till my husband gets home so I can go get it. I want to go ahead and start the little tank top thing I was talking about. I want to do that. I'm not going to work on the spooky season yet again. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to, because I believe that one also is going to have long floats. And I need something a bit mindless, because this is driving me insane. And I'm tired of putting brain power into it. Also, I think the black was a mistake when it came to wanting to do the colorwork bats, because since this does have black in this, let me see if I can show you a spot. It's like the black speckles stitches are lining up with my bats, it seems like. So it's not going to be clean colorwork at all. And if you're going to do colorwork, you kind of want it to be pretty clean, right? You want it to be some nice crisp colorwork, and it's just, this yarn is not really allowing for it either. It wasn't meant to be, I guess. Like right here, I guess. Let me see. Here's a good, see this chunk right here? The yellow is my lifeline. This chunk of dark color, it's right next to where a bat is going to be. Like, I just think it's a bad idea. So we're going to rip that back. We're going to stick with the black, but we're going to do the gradient fade instead. You want more juice? So yeah, just checking in for that. Change of plans yet again. I've got my yarn. I'm disappointed. I think it's my fault though, because I think it's just my computer screen. You know, the colors didn't turn out the way they were supposed to be, because I did decide to look on my phone, turned off the blue light filter, and it is more brown on my phone with the blue light filter off. But the description says olives, so I thought my computer screen showing it olive was correct. It's still pretty. I'll still totally use it. But I wanted an olive green.
The wheels on the bus.
And it's much more brown. It's brown. I mean, I use it something foresty, but I was looking forward to an olive green, but it's really soft. It is really pretty. I do really like the colors. Just not what I was expecting to be getting. Oh, did I not say? This is Mason Creations yarns. This is the colorway Professor Sprout. Supposed to be like a Harry Potter and stuff. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, despite what the glasses might tell you. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. This is our soft sock. 436 yards, 100 grams. So like it's nice and soft. You squeech. The color's pretty, just it's not what I expected. So I'm disappointed, but it's fine because I'll absolutely find a use for it. In fact, remember I was talking about doing something mushroomy? This would make a cute base. Got some little red mushrooms. Not that I don't have anything with mushrooms saved. The boy's making noises. But yeah, it'll get used. And I added it a little bit. It's okay. It's Wednesday. I'm standing on my couch because I just made one more plant hanger to match the same height as the Brazil. Because this one was in a... What is she? She's some kind of pothos. I don't remember what kind, but she's some kind of pothos. Because she was in a macrame plant hanger that I got them really cheap in a set, but this one was like super short. I was like, I don't even know what kind of plant. So I had modified it and like messed with the tassel and then moved the knot down, but it looks like this. And it's ugly. So yeah, I thought it was time to replace that. I want to make two more, slightly longer, so I can replace this with. Eventually, I would like to replace all of them that have the tassel because the baby is a bad boy. He keeps grabbing the tassel. So I tend to have the little tassel end like tucked up and in. So I'd like to replace all of them so that they don't have this tassel hanging and so they match. And also I need to bring one more plant so that it's even on both sides. So I think I want to bring in my Enjoy pothos. I would love my prayer plant over here because she's beautiful, but she's so finicky. I don't think I can move her. She's gonna have to stay in the green room that is my laundry room. But my Enjoy pothos, I think she could do good. So that's the plan eventually, not today. Today we did one and that's as much as we're doing. Need to get back to my knitting. Let me tell y'all about that. One sec. Okay, so the knitting. I feel like this was the right choice. I'm still working on the gradient. It's just now starting to get much more black. But since it has the black speckles already in the yarn, I feel like it works out. Like it looks like it's just getting gradual more speckles and it's gonna just pool. I don't know. I'm digging it. I'm really digging the way it was. I thought it was gonna be too much of a contrast, but honestly that plum was kind of in your face. But I feel like this works out better because the yarn already has black sparks in it. So yeah, I'm excited on that. Still got a ways to go. We're running low on the yarn. So I'm gonna keep going until I am out and then just go solid. I'm hoping I can make it through the whole gradient chart, but I don't think so. I still have quite a few rows left. Oop, uh-oh. Hello. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 more rows to go. I don't think this is gonna make no 9 rows, but we're gonna get as far as we can and then we'll just do solid black and it'll be fine. So that's going on. That's happening. I'm excited. I feel like I need to stop, stating that I'm excited and happy with how the project is going, because every time I do, something goes wrong. I don't know what the heck could possibly go wrong now, but something, it'll find a way. This project is just humbling me at every turn. But I'm so excited to be almost done with it so I can cast on something else. Oh gosh. Maybe I need to change the name of my vlog now that I'm just knitting, and after this I have another knitting project I want to work on. Who am I? Who is she? The identity crisis over here. Maybe I should just be a craft cast like Kalisha, because it's just who knows what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's where we are. I can't wait. I can't wait. Plenty update. See, all the pieces perked back up, good and stiff. Look at them roots. Them roots is happening on all of them. So, you know, I'll give it a couple weeks before I move them to the pot. I like them to have way more roots than is necessary. So, yeah, and that was my update on my purple velvet. I also need to go ahead and put these. Look at all that. Those are overdue. They're already making leaves and things to be put in some soil. So I need to do that. So I'm planning on moving this baby to the window. To the wall. To the wall. Yeah. Just, I want to let it dry out a little more and fertilize it before I move it, is the plan. I really wish I could move this prayer plant to the living room, because I want to look at it more, but it's been doing so good in here. So I'm going to leave it where it's thriving. My silver pothos is doing terrible. I don't know what's up with her. I'm also waiting for her to dry out so I can fertilize. 'Cause maybe it's just that, is what I'm hoping. But look, she's a mess. So yeah, there's the update on the purple velvet and some extras. It's Friday. Today is Friday. We have finished the gradients. We finished the eyelet row, and I've begun the ribbing on my Nausicaa top. Finally. I did not let the gradient go as far down as it needed to, because I did run out of yarn, which I expected. So yeah, but I'm still quite happy with what it turned into, and I'm glad all the mistakes happened that made me switch to the black yarn, because I feel like this makes more sense. I think so. Yeah, I did my little row of eyelets. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see the little row of eyelets, and I'm starting the ribbing. I don't appreciate that it's this twisted rib again, which like isn't hard. It's knitting in the back loops. It's not like, yeah, difficult. But I would have liked just a regular, maybe knit 2, purl 2 ribbing, but it's fine. So there's 2 different ribbings that you do on this. So it's going to be a knit and then purl 3, and then there's going to be a knit 1, purl 1, which is what I'm going to be happy about. I like a knit 1, purl 1. So yeah, I'm hoping, I want to be done with it today, but realistically, it's probably not going to be done today, but I want it to be done today. And then I made yarn purchases also, because Craftily Dyed Yarn, who I got those minis from, had a sale, and I literally just placed an order with them on like Wednesday for a tonal black yarn. And then I had to place another order yesterday for 2 more skeins of sock yarn. So I really need to get this done so that I can start that summer secret crop, I believe it was, with that plum and that other hedgehog fibers yarn with this, So I can start, you know, getting through some of this stash so I feel less guilty about ordering all these yarns that I don't have a plan for. Stay. So yeah, that's where we are today. Also, another plan, I don't know when I'm going to work on this, is those plant pots that I bought last time. I didn't realize. Oh, this one's got a crack. Uh-oh. It'll be fine. I didn't realize this is actually bigger than the smaller ones that I made the hangers for. I thought it was about the same size. It's not. It's bigger. But that's fine because, like I said, I want to replace the two on the furthest end that are just pothos. Had a lint or something. And I think these will be the perfect size for that. So I want to make 2 plant hangers. Maybe not today, but, you know, soon. Because these are now just taking up space on my desk for these 2. So that's another thing on the to-do list. So I'll check in later. Hopefully, hopefully today I would like to finish at least the first section of ribbing. But we'll see. We'll see. We're standing on the couch again, so I can show y'all my latest little hanger I made. It's this little one. So I bought the Yoplait Wii yogurts, the French style yogurts, because I wanted a vanilla yogurt, and that was the only vanilla yogurt. But I was like, you know what? We're gonna take the risk and see how I feel about it, which I'm meh about. Because these jars are so cute for propagations, is what I thought. So that's what we're using them for. Made this little hanger for the little jar. And in it I have a snake plant that the baby broke off. And it already has a little tiny root. You see that little root? Looks like there's another one trying to also pop out. So that's gonna live there in the window. And this window does not get like direct sunlight, so like no worries of starting fires or anything. So I have a couple more yogurts. I know I had another empty jar. I don't know where it went. So I'm gonna make at least one more to put on this side. We're trying to get some symmetry here. I want another one here. But I could probably, I think I have enough jars to do like 5 of them, but I don't think I need 5. So that's what we're doing instead of knitting. The knitting takes a little bit of brain power that I don't really have in me right at this second. And I can whip together those thingies without really thinking too much. I mean, I have to count, but you know, crochet, I feel like it's so much easier to walk away from. So that's what we did instead of knitting. So it is now Saturday. It is about 5. What is it? 5:30. The baby woke up at 4:30. I thought I should show y'all what I did yesterday. I did not get much knitting done. I don't know. Something about it. I just wasn't feeling it. But I did make one more plant hanger. It was this one. And I may have killed most of the plant because I repotted it, and while taking it out I noticed there was a big chunk of styrofoam in the center of it, and I was like, well, that explains why I had so much trouble trying to like put in other cuttings. Like I could not do it. So I took the whole plant outside and tried to wash away as much dirt as I could to try to pry the roots away from the styrofoam core that was in there. And I think I ended up hurting a little bit of the roots. So maybe it dies. I hope not. I mean, it has a lot of roots in there, so I'm hoping it's okay. And then I stuck in, I think I had like 7 cuttings from it that were all water propagated, but I gave 3 to my mother yesterday, and I put the rest of them inside of it to try to fill her out. So I did that. That's what I did instead of knitting. I got like one row of the ribbing done, which is craziness. But it's just, it just wasn't the vibe. As much as I wanted to get it done, I guess it wasn't that bad. And then also, I switched the needle out because the ribbing is done on a smaller needle. I switched the cable to a shorter cable that was in there. I had my longest cable on there. I don't even know the length. But the ribbing is on a smaller needle, and it like shrinks it up. And I found it too tight because I don't want a magic loop. So I switched to a smaller cable. And yeah, that's what we've got going there. Not much. So hopefully I can motivate myself to get some work on this done. Me taking that other cable out really makes me want to go ahead and start my summer secret crop. But no, we need to finish this. We're almost done. I could just finish it. I just want to work on something new. I'm itching to start something new, but I don't need to. So yeah, that's where we are at 5:40 in the morning on Saturday. I'm so sleepy. I'm very, very sleepy. I want to go to sleep, but that one's in charge of my sleep schedule. Okay, it is Sunday night now. I have not been checking in. It's 9:15. Let's not talk about what's happening here because I don't feel well. I have a headache and I'm kind of nauseous and my nose is running and I'm tired. It's just, things are not going well. We had a crisis yesterday. So I last checked in, it was like 5 a.m. I believe. Yesterday. Then what happened? I've been working on my damn project, but we had some household drama where I realized the damn carpet was wet by my bay window because rain had come in and I didn't notice. And I only checked it because I had been smelling something smelled like mildewy and I thought maybe there was a pillow that the baby spilled water on or something. And it turned out the carpet had been wet for who knows how long, and that's what I was smelling. So I had to handle that situation this morning. And then I broke one of my favorite mugs. It's very not cool, but whatever. But we have been working. We've made progress on my Nausicaa top. We got the first set of ribbing done. It's 2 sets of ribbing. We got the first set of the ribbing done. And I'm now on row 2 of the second part of the ribbing. So, I don't even know. You can see that. So yeah, there's a 3x2 ribbing. And then we're on a 1x1 ribbing, which I enjoy more than a 3x2. And it feels like it's taking forever. I can't wait for this to be done. I can't wait for it to be over. I feel like this is going to be something that I finish the knitting and then I'm not going to weave in the ends for a minute, which is dumb, but I'm eager to start something new. Tired of working on this. Sick of it. Also, I found another one of my the wee yogurt jars. Remember I said I had more? I found one. I couldn't find one and I finally found where it was. Someone put it in the wrong cabinet. But I found it. I gotta get the rest of the sticky off. But now I can make one more little mini propagation hanger thing. And that's all we've been doing. That's all we've done. Are these in right? Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this vlog because it's been a whole week. But I feel like I haven't been recording much because nothing's been going on. This damn Nausicaa top is taking forever. This is like the endless project. I want to say Oedipus. That's not Oedipus. Oedipus is the one that wants his mom. Who's the guy pushing the rock up? Who's the one pushing the rock forever? I'm feeling like that. I'm feeling like this is a never-ending punishment, is this damn Nausicaa top. Even though, like, I absolutely loved the pattern, really did. And it felt like it was going by so fast. But with all the drama, oh, my hair is in my glasses. With all the drama with that damn plum-colored yarn and then running out of it and all that, it feels like this took forever. Which is just that, if all that hadn't happened, we would have been done. But again, I'm glad it did happen because I'm much happier with this black. I feel like it makes sense. It makes sense. Right? I think so. I don't care. I don't care what you say. I think it makes sense. So yeah, that's the last check-in for now. And I will see y'all next time. Tomorrow I have to film my intro. Tomorrow's Memorial Day. I need to wash my hair. I need to film my intro. Because I feel like I want to continue this stupid dramatic intro. Which you will have already seen. But I'd like to continue that. Even if nothing really dramatic is going on. I don't know how. But I think it's fun. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye. So I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching. Bye.